Hey guys, I just wanted to do a video about a topic. I guess you could call it a rant. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and there's too many different sides of the topic that I wanted to cover. So I'll try to cover this in as concise of a manner as I can. A few months ago, I went to an event called EGX, which is the biggest gaming convention in the UK, specifically to do with video games. Now, the one problem I noticed was that there was pretty much a severe lack of cosplay, strictly because people wanted to go play games. Now, on the one hand, I don't mind that per se. If you don't want to go in cosplay, I'm not going to say that. But for those who are trying to essentially, I don't want to use the term professional cosplay because I don't think it's an actual legitimate term. But if you want to, up your sort of status in that, you need to be taking cosplays to events like it. Strictly because MCM is great, as I like to call it. Not You're not always going to find all the latest. It's not the latest area for games. The latest area for games is EGX, or essentially parties for Sony and so on and so forth. But more importantly, if you want to be essentially the next Jessica Negri, who does pretty much cosplay dedicated towards video games, or you want to be someone like, in the UK's case, Tabitha Lyons or Little Gem Cosplay, you need to actually go to these events in cosplay. You need to be showing them off, and you need to participate in events, whether it's competition or just going to the stand and going in that cosplay. You're not gonna be the simple. It's gonna be the simple thing is, if they can't see you, they don't know you exist. Simple as that. And it's annoyed me for a while. I've been wanting to. These aren't usually people who are followed, but these are directly for those types of people who want to say they are good at what they do, but they want to be noticed more. The best way to go by it is to essentially show it off to the people who actually can, show off and appreciate what you do the most. Think about it. If you're going to go to an event to do with video games, then these guys created your favorite games, whether it is Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, or when it comes to Legend of Zelda, when it comes to Fire Emblem, or something like Halo. You would the best way to essentially get more attention in that regard and show it off to the people who will appreciate it the most is the people who created the games for you, the people who have to sell these games essentially to the market, the people who have to distribute these games. These are the people who will appreciate it the most. And with that being said, they're the ones who will herald you. They will be most appreciative of what you do. So what I personally did was I actually asked some of the guys from the Danganronpa meet, who I just happened to meet on Nearby. I literally kept mentioning it. Like, look, I know there's a meetup, go to it and bring back as many people as you can. I don't mind how many, we just would like to see it. I said this as many times as I could. This wasn't the first time I said it. This isn't going to be the last time I say it. I'm going to say it every single time you see me at a stand. I will say this to you. If you have a meetup and we have one of the games on stand, or we're promoting one of your games, or we are part of one of those games, bring the entire crew down. Because the people who will appreciate this the most will be the people who actually are behind the scenes. These are the people at Nintendo. These are the people at NIS America. These are the people at Sony PlayStation. These are the people at Xbox. These are the people at Microsoft. These are the people at Bethesda. These are the people at EA. These are the people at Capcom. These are the people who will appreciate what you do the most and actually will try to use something about that. Because if they can use it, they will be able to try and use it to their advantage. Or more importantly, they will try to do something for you guys. Because you guys are the ones who buy their products. These are the people who can essentially do something for you. But if they don't see that you guys exist, they will not act. I can tell you this for a fact. They will not act if you guys, if they don't know you exist. If something's done incorrectly, and remember, there's good constructive criticism here, there's better ways of going about it. All you have to do is go to the stand and say, hey, I really appreciate what you did last time. I think this could be done a little bit better. And these are only done, and I can definitely tell you, the people who do the fringe, the fringe events, the people who do the small competitions when it comes to cosplay, or even just doing a small competition on stage on their own stand, these people work tirelessly to make that event as best as they can. Best thing to do, and the only way you can appreciate that is to show that off to the people who actually can do something about that, and maybe even alleviate some of that. I can tell you this from experience, from working on many different stands at MCM, at EGX, at Hyper Japan. I've worked these stands enough to tell you that you guys, you're missing out on one key factoid when it comes to these things. You want to show yourself off. You want to show off your favorite cosplay. You want to show off that you did a meet. You want to show off you did a big, massive community thing. Then take it to the stands that you appreciate. Bro. If you did a meetup for Nintendo, take it to Nintendo. If you've done a meetup for Capcom, take it to Capcom. Trust me, it'll help you. It will elevate you. And trust me, for those people who are trying to act as the lone gods, they will have a much harder path. And admittedly, yeah, some of them will make it. Some will break the glass ceiling and make it as their own Jessica Negri, their own Tabitha Lyons. But I can definitely tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, that the Nintendo, the people, the guys at the publishers, the console makers, the studio will appreciate the fact that you actually made these cosplays, the fact that you decided to cultivate this community, and the fact that you decided to show it them. Trust me, they will look towards you. And if you want to elevate yourself, this is the way. This is at least a start to make that more reality. Right. I have ranted on long enough. I'm going to upload this video now, and hopefully you've understood exactly what I've said. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. I will be at an event in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'll try to vlog about it, and I will try to do a weekly vlog again. I might cover something to do with cosplay once more, but really seriously guys, I hope you do take into account what I've said. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.